We just talk about the advice you would give to anyone that's looking to receive a moko kauai, tā moko, maki.
Yep, so I did. One of my whanaunga contacted me at the beginning of this year. Yep, just to ask who done my moko, how I went about it. So that was a cousin Jan Heta, Barry's wife.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, she said, oh, who did you get? And I said, oh, I got the cousin Mitchell Hughes. So she got in touch with him. She said, oh, I don't want to go to a marae or anything. We just want to have it at home. And I said, pai, he'd be fine with that. Just have a kōrero. So they met up a couple of times and he mokoed her, and then I got contacted from another whanaunga to say she wants to get hers done. So I think she's booked in to have hers done with him next year. But my whakaaro on that is anyone wanting to get their moko done, they just need to go home, really, Ask the ones that are around them every day, and because you don't have to be more fluent, our thing, but you need to know the tikanga. Right. That's my thing, is you do have to have that tikanga. You have to go home, whether or not it's doing something for your whānau and your hapu somehow, no matter how big or small that is. That's probably something that I'd say to anyone wanting to have their moko done.
For me, it will be a big kōrero. A big kōrero for the simple reason that it's going to be there for a long time. You can't rub it off. And so they need to think really long and hard about having a moko kauai and all the right reasons to have a moko kauai rather than because somebody else has got one, I want one too. Right. It doesn't work like that. But again, like as Casey says, you go back to your whānau, you have a kōrero with your whānau. They're the most important things because if anything happens to you, they're there. If it's outsiders, like they're only there for the minute or just for the time, but your whānau's there forever and a day. So the moko should then come from the whānau or from the marae, from the hapu, from the iwi, and then have yourself, I don't know, like for me it was karakia, or you have to have disciplines, and you have to have the disciplines that are going to make your life better, or that you're going to carry your moko with pride rather than it's just a drawing, and you have to honour that moko. So there's a whole lot of things situated around moko, but the most important thing is the trust and the confidence and obtaining the artist who is going to do the best for you. But it is really important. It's not something that you could just dream up one day and decide, oh, I'm going to have a moko kauai, without knowing and understanding what it is that you're about to do, and the fact that it's going to be there for a long time, rather than get it done and then go to have it removed. That's non-existent. That's non-existent. Kia ora, what do you think?
I think as a moko artist, it's the information side of things that we probably need more. It's the transferring from a spoken word to a visual, and it's more about the information for us, and and I think the earlier we get the information, the more time we get to have in researching so like we could get a whakapapa pages, but somewhere along the line that one person or a symbol will connect the whole thing together, and so especially put it into a little into a kauai. So we've got to try and fit all that info into your kauai. So when it comes to preparation, it's probably on a moko artist side of things. It's the information that we probably need more, and probably sooner the better. So,
Right.
yeah. Yep. And then when it comes to the moko part is like easy because, you know, well, not easy, but like because we're used to it every day. So, so it's really the hard thing for us is the information, transferring the spoken word into a visual. So, yeah.
The oratory. You
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
The oratory
Yep.
information
Yeah.
and translating that.
For me, I think it's purpose. I think the bro talked about his whakatauki, and there has to be a purpose. I also think that if you're asking the question or have that thought in your mind about wanting to be a receiver of the kauai, and because I do believe that you've got to receive it, then that's the first step. You know, I also believe, you know, it's great to have the support of your hapu, your iwi, your whānau, but I think for me, always knowing that I was going to be a receiver, that it starts within you. You know, that it's not something I can really explain. It's something within yourself that I think if you're starting to have those thoughts and those feelings, then eventually it will appear. Yeah, so that's probably the advice I would give to somebody if they asked me.
Understand their purpose.
Yeah, understand the purpose, you know, really think about what you're feeling inside, you know, and just really resonate with those thoughts. And I think you'll make the right decision.